Let me show you how I press a custom hat order with these dye sublimation patches. I have 10 hats, so I need to make 10 patches. I'm going to make those on the heat press, and then I'm going to take my hats over to the hat heat press and press the patches onto the hats. I start out by printing the dye sublimation transfers. I'm doing 10 hats, so I need at least 10 designs for those patches. Once those are printed, I cut them into individual designs, and then our patch is in two parts. This is just the blank patch, and then there's this little wax paper here that goes behind this. This has heat activated adhesive on it, and then I'm going to take some heat resistant tape and tape it onto the edges on the back. Then I'm going to try to line this up as straight and as centered as possible. So once I think that's good, I'm just going to tape it to the edges here, get my backing, line that up as straight as possible so there's nothing hanging off the edges. And then I'm going to press this. And that is our first patch here. So once we have that done, we'll just jump right over to the hat press and start pressing hats. So the first thing I'm going to need to do is get these cut up mouse pads and just put them here on this bottom platen. And then for the hat, you want to just move the snaps over so this is kind of tight. Then it goes on your heat press, and my pressure isn't too heavy. So what I'm going to do is press this for a little bit. And then what I want to do here is place my patch, get that as straight as possible. And I'm just going to push this down a little bit. And since the hat is warm, what's going to happen is the adhesive is going to activate and this is going to stick. And that way I can get it right in place before I give it a final press. I'm going to cover it with one of these sheets and then press that for 25 seconds. Now that patch is secured to the hat. So we're just going to let that cool off. I'll spare you the process, but I'm going to do this 9 more times, and then we'll see what it looks like when we have all of these hats done. These are all of the hats. There's 10 of them in total, and you can see they all have the same patch. And this is a custom barbecue patch that I offer. This is my design, so if you don't have a logo, you can just have it printed like this with the information. And what I'm going to do is take these hats and just put them in this bag. And then once I have them in this bag, then I'll box them up and ship them all together just like this. So that's it for this one, and we'll see you on the next one.